Iron has been omitted from our diet for 500 years.
He said, when people come to me with high blood pressure, I put them on Celtic salt.
The most important factor to your healing is you. You are your greatest ally.
The phrase, "brace yourselves, people," this was no coincidence, perfectly captures the essence of the growing awareness surrounding natural healing and holistic health. As more individuals begin to question the conventional healthcare system, figures like Dr. Bobby Price, Barbara O'Neill, and Dr. Sebi have emerged as powerful advocates for alternative, holistic approaches to healing. These trailblazers have challenged the status quo, offering solutions that focus on treating the root causes of illness rather than merely addressing the symptoms. Through their teachings, they emphasize the importance of detoxification, nutrition, and lifestyle choices in achieving optimal health. Dr. Bobby Price, the pharmacist turned holistic healer.
It's important to know and understand that our perception of healing is very different from where our ancestors were and what was intended for healing to be in our body, okay? In our light, in our spirits, in our minds, etc. And if you look and take a moment to do your research and look at the current situation we have in modern medicine, what you'll see and understand very quickly is that there is no healing in modern medicine. There's only treatment, and there's a huge difference between treatment and healing. They are not the same. And to give you my understanding of what the difference between the two is, treatment is the manipulation of your biochemistry. Okay, so manipulating your angiotensin II system so that you can lower your blood pressure. Okay, manipulating your hormones so that you can achieve a synthetic state of balance as it relates to your hormones. It means to suppress your immune system so that you don't have a reaction to something. This is a manipulation of your biochemistry. This is what modern medicine does, okay? Now, there's a big difference between that, which is treatment, and healing. Healing is not only the correction of your biochemistry, so now you go back to the original state in which you were not only healed, but it's your normal state of being. But it's also important to realize that it's also going to a point where now, not only do you have the normalized blood pressure, not only is there balance in your hormones, not only is there, no need to suppress your immune system because your immune system recognizes itself as self.
Dr. Bobby Price's journey from a traditional pharmacist to a holistic health expert is a striking example of the profound transformation that occurs when one challenges mainstream medical practices. With a background in pharmacy, Dr. Price was deeply entrenched in the pharmaceutical industry, dispensing medications and witnessing firsthand the effects of chronic illness on his patients. However, it was this experience that led him to question the efficacy of pharmaceuticals as a long-term solution. He observed how many of his patients were dependent on medications without seeing true healing, often experiencing a cascade of side effects that led to more prescriptions and a cycle of dependency. Dr. Price eventually made the decision to step away from his career as a pharmacist and dive into the world of natural healing. His approach to health is centered on detoxification, plant-based nutrition, and lifestyle changes, principles that align with the broader holistic movement. He believes that true healing can only occur when the body is given the tools it needs to heal itself, free from the toxic burden of processed foods, environmental pollutants, and pharmaceutical drugs. One of Dr. Price's key teachings is the importance of detoxifying the body from harmful toxins that accumulate over time. These toxins, he argues, contribute to the development of chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, and autoimmune disorders. Through detox programs that focus on plant-based foods, herbs, and fasting, Dr. Price helps individuals eliminate these toxins and restore their body's natural healing capacity. Dr. Bobby Price's transformation from a conventional pharmacist to a holistic healer is a profound journey rooted in his disillusionment with the traditional healthcare system. Trained in pharmaceutical sciences, Dr. Price spent years working within the medical industry, dispensing medications to treat chronic conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. However, over time, he began to notice a troubling pattern. While medications managed symptoms, they rarely addressed the root causes of disease, and many patients became dependent on multiple drugs without experiencing real healing. This realization led Dr. Price to reevaluate his approach to health. He began researching natural remedies and alternative healing methods, focusing on detoxification, nutrition, and lifestyle changes. What distinguishes Dr. Price's philosophy is his belief in the body's inherent ability to heal itself when provided with the right conditions. Central to his approach is detoxification, a process he believes is crucial for ridding the body of accumulated toxins from processed foods, pharmaceuticals, and environmental pollutants. Dr. Price advocates for the use of plant-based diets as a primary tool for healing. By shifting to a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes, individuals can support their body's detoxification systems and promote cellular regeneration. He also emphasizes the importance of fasting and herbal supplements to aid the detoxification process, helping the liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system eliminate waste more effectively. Dr. Price also emphasizes the significance of adopting a plant-based diet. By consuming whole, nutrient-dense foods, he explains, the body can regenerate at the cellular level, fight inflammation, and prevent chronic disease. His message is particularly compelling because it stems from both personal and professional experience. Having witnessed the limitations of pharmaceuticals firsthand, Dr. Price offers a perspective that bridges the gap between conventional medicine and holistic health, showing that healing is possible without dependency on drugs. Barbara O'Neill, the advocate for self-healing and detoxification.
Now, if you grow peanuts, harvest them and cook them, not a problem. You see, they're a ground legume, and the problem arises in storage. So you get a cold, frosty morning, you get a hot, sunny day, and in the silo or the storage where the peanuts are, you've got moisture building up, and those peanuts can grow it very easily. If you're feeling sad right now because you love peanuts, try growing your own. Or if you love peanut butter, try cashew butter, try almond butter. Maybe you can come to Australia and get macadamia butter. It's about the only country you can afford it. So another one with starving. Kill men. So starve the fungus, kill it. And the third one is alkalize. So how do we alkalize? Because remember, that's what cancer hates, is alkalizing. Oxygen alkalizes at our retreat, and there is a health retreat in Colorado, and it's called Eden Valley, and I've run a few programs there over the year, and they have a couple of hyperbaric chambers. You've heard of hyperbaric chambers? Hyperbaric chambers were developed for divers with bends. You see, in the air we breathe, 79% is nitrogen and 21% is oxygen. And what the divers, the deep sea divers, they'd come up too quick and they couldn't expel that nitrogen quick enough, and it'd go into little bubbles in their muscles, and it's very painful. That's the bends. So they developed hyperbaric chambers. See, Henry's law states that under pressure, more gas goes into a liquid. So with the hyperbaric chamber, the liquid, of course, is our body tissues, our blood, being the carrier of oxygen, and the gas is oxygen. So pure oxygen goes in under pressure in these chambers, and the nitrogen would disperse and the divers healed from their bends. But they're discovering that the hyperbaric chamber can help with cancer because it boosts the oxygen levels in the blood, And remember, cancer cannot live in the presence of oxygen. So the hyperbaric chamber can play a role. So that's one way to alkalize. Can't afford a hyperbaric chamber. Yeah, I think they're about $30,000. Another way a very simple way to boost your oxygen levels on a day-to-day basis is nose breathing. In Genesis 2 verse 7, the Bible says that God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils. You get that? Nostrils. No mouth to mouth here. Nostrils. And what the anatomy and physiology of the body states, that nose purifies the air, humidifies the air, warms the air, balances blood gases. And when we look at the heart tomorrow, I'm going to show you the blood gases that the nose breathing balances, because it helps with the heart. Also, nose pressurizes the air, making it perfect for our lungs. So just the simple act of nose breathing can up the oxygen levels in the blood. So if you're a mouth breather, there's a really easy way to be cured, and that's called taping up your mouth. You won't die. One guest said to us, "What if I wake up dead?" Now, I've got a more civilized way to do it. Put a little bit of tape under your nose to your chin for an hour every day, and your brain will get used to it, and then you can sleep with it overnight. What if the canals at the back of your nose have shrunk up? It's an illustration. If you don't use it, you lose it. The more you nose breathe, the more those little canals open up. Even with deviated septums, you can open up those canals by nose breathing. Also, alkalizing is green drinks. And what we do at Misty, we gather wild greens. This might be pumpkin, or we call it squash tops, you know, the vines. It might be some wild herbs. And mint, we usually get 4 greens, sometimes sea nettle. 4 greens, 4 cups. With 4 cups of water, blend it. The mint makes it taste a bit better, just tastes like grass. And then you strain it, so you're drinking green water. If you don't have wild greens, what you can do is buy green barley powder or super greens or chlorophyll. But those it's like a supplement of these green drinks to help alkalize the tissues. And what we also do is sodium bicarbonate wraps. Sodium bicarbonate wraps, you can Google my name and sodium bicarbonate wraps, and you'll find a demonstration of me doing the sodium bicarbonate wraps. But it's about 5 litres of hot water, 2 kilos of sodium bicarbonate. You dip towels in it, and bit by bit you wrap the whole body. And we have seen some remarkable turns around. This is not a cancer cure. None of these are cancer cures. The only thing that can cure from cancer is the human body when it's given the right conditions. And one of the first things I said when I started this was, when you understand what cancer loves and what cancer hates, our aim is...
O'Neill has spent decades promoting natural methods of detoxification, gut healing, and disease prevention. Her philosophy is rooted in the belief that the human body has an incredible capacity to heal itself, given the right conditions and tools. Barbara O'Neill's teachings focus heavily on gut health, which she believes is the foundation of overall well-being. According to O'Neill, many chronic diseases begin in the gut due to poor diet, stress, and exposure to environmental toxins. By healing the gut through proper nutrition, fermented foods, and detoxification protocols, individuals can not only improve digestion, but also enhance immune function, mental clarity, and overall vitality. One of O'Neill's key messages is the importance of taking personal responsibility for one's health. She encourages individuals to become informed about how their bodies work and to make empowered choices that support long-term wellness. O'Neill is a firm believer in the power of food as medicine, advocating for a diet rich in raw, whole foods, particularly fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Barbara O'Neill is a highly respected figure in the world of naturopathy and natural healing. Her work focuses on the idea that the human body has an incredible, innate capacity to heal itself, provided it is given the right tools and environment. O'Neill's teachings primarily emphasize the importance of gut health as the cornerstone of overall well-being. She believes that many chronic conditions, including autoimmune diseases, allergies, mental health disorders, and even cancers, begin with poor gut health caused by factors like poor diet, stress, and environmental toxins. Her approach to healing involves repairing the gut through dietary changes, emphasizing the consumption of raw, whole foods, particularly those that support digestion, such as fermented foods. These probiotic-rich foods help replenish the beneficial bacteria in the gut, which in turn strengthens the immune system, improves digestion, and enhances mental clarity. O'Neill also recommends a largely plant-based diet, consisting of fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and legumes to provide the body with the nutrients it needs for healing. Detoxification is another central theme in O'Neill's teachings. She is a strong advocate for periodic fasting, juicing, and herbal remedies to help the body eliminate toxins that build up due to environmental pollutants, poor dietary choices, and lifestyle factors. According to O'Neill, the liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system can become overwhelmed by the burden of toxins, leading to a range of health issues from fatigue and hormonal imbalances to more serious conditions like cancer. Through detox protocols, she teaches people to cleanse these vital organs, enabling them to function more efficiently and improve overall health. Barbara O'Neill also highlights the role of detoxification in maintaining health. She teaches that the modern lifestyle, with its reliance on processed foods, chemical-laden personal care products, and environmental pollutants, puts a tremendous burden on the body's detoxification systems. Through methods such as fasting, juicing, and herbal remedies, O'Neill helps individuals cleanse their bodies, improve liver function, and eliminate harmful toxins that contribute to disease. O'Neill's teachings also extend to the emotional and spiritual aspects of health. She believes that emotional stress and unresolved trauma can have profound effects on physical health, contributing to the development of conditions such as cancer, autoimmune diseases, and heart disease. By addressing these emotional root causes through practices such as forgiveness, meditation, and positive thinking, individuals can achieve deeper levels of healing.
An intracellular cleansing. Self-explanatory. Cleaning every cell that makes up every organ and system that totals the biological you. Meaning cleaning all of you. Not only your colon, like many have decided to do, to concentrate on the colon. No. We concentrate on the whole human body. Cleansing the human body is only but one part of the whole journey. The other is bringing back the energy that was lost by the presence of disease. That energy is supported by minerals, live minerals, phosphate of iron, phosphate of calcium, and phosphate of everything that we're going to use would have to be phosphate. Why? Because they, and they alone, are electrical. So as we recommend the intracellular cleansing, We know that the person in question, patient or client, has suffered the loss of energy by the presence of such disease. So, apart from part one, which is the cleansing, now we have to revitalize the system because it has been weakened. We can't select comfrey and golden seal, aloe vera, peppermint, and echinacea. No. We have to go to calawala. We have to go to contrivo. We have to go to cordoncillo negro. And we have to go to the one that I favor most of all, the pavana. Now we are talking about electric herbs for an electric body. After we selected these plants, these electrical plants, we made these compounds. In administering these plants, these compounds, we see that immediately, in less than 24 hours, our patient is saying, I am already feeling the effect of these medicines or this food. Why? Because they are electrical. So, there is an intracellular cleansing and the revitalizing of the same. Iron has been omitted from our diet for 500 years. When all of you that came to see me, I would recommend that you take 2 tablespoons 3 times a day. And even the 2 tablespoons 3 times a day, you feel, hey, I'm back alive. I'm only giving you that which is going to be consuming that.
Dr. Sebi, the legendary herbalist and alkaline diet advocate. Dr. Sebi, born Alfredo Darrington Baumann, was a world-renowned herbalist and natural healer who gained international fame for his teachings on plant-based nutrition, cellular detoxification, and the alkaline diet. Dr. Sebi's work revolved around the idea that the human body is designed to be alkaline and that maintaining an alkaline internal environment can prevent and even reverse many chronic diseases, including cancer, diabetes, and AIDS. Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet is based on the consumption of natural plant-based foods that help the body maintain its optimal pH balance. According to Dr. Sebi, acidic foods, such as processed meats, dairy products, and refined sugars, create an environment in the body where disease can thrive. By eliminating these foods and replacing them with alkaline options, such as fruits, vegetables, herbs, and grains, individuals can detoxify their bodies, boost their immune systems, and promote cellular regeneration. Dr. Sebi's teachings also emphasize the importance of natural herbs for healing. He created a line of herbal supplements designed to cleanse the body, support organ function, and eliminate mucus, the substance he believed was at the root of all disease. His focus on cleansing the lymphatic system and organs, particularly the liver and kidneys, became a cornerstone of his healing philosophy. Dr. Sebi's herbal remedies were another important aspect of his healing philosophy. He developed a range of herbal supplements designed to cleanse the body's systems, particularly the lymphatic system, kidneys, and liver. Dr. Sebi believed that many illnesses were caused by an accumulation of mucus in the body, which he referred to as the root cause of disease. His herbal compounds were aimed at dissolving this mucus, detoxifying the body, and promoting the natural elimination of toxins. Dr. Sebi's work extended beyond physical health to include mental and spiritual well-being. He believed that achieving true health required harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. He encouraged people to adopt a holistic approach to life, incorporating practices like meditation, spiritual reflection, and living in alignment with nature. One of the key reasons Dr. Sebi's teachings resonated with so many people was his bold stance against the pharmaceutical industry and conventional medicine. He openly criticized the reliance on pharmaceutical drugs, arguing that they often masked symptoms rather than addressing the underlying causes of disease. His advocacy for natural, plant-based healing drew both admiration and controversy, but he remained steadfast in his belief that the body could heal itself without the need for invasive medical interventions. Dr. Sebi's approach to healing was deeply holistic, considering not only diet and detoxification, but also the mental and spiritual aspects of well-being. He believed that true healing could only occur when the body, mind, and spirit were in harmony. This included adopting a positive mindset, practicing meditation or prayer, and living in alignment with nature. Dr. Sebi's legacy is marked by both controversy and reverence. While his teachings were often dismissed by the medical establishment, his many followers
That's into something that is beautiful, okay? Something that is tangible, something that is of you and extends itself beyond you. So when I put my thoughts in something, I'm with that thing, okay? So same thing with my hands. When I build something, if I build a house, okay, the spirit of me, the thoughts of me, the sweat equity of me is now in that home, okay? If I put my love into a person, okay, they never lose that, okay? People will forget what you say, but they'll never forget how you made them feel, okay? So that's what I mean by, like, if I can do that on my individual level, if on my individual level, I can put my thoughts, my hands, my effort, my love, my spirit into a thing, if I could do that, then guess what? Shouldn't God be able to do that too? And didn't we all come from one source, which is God? And so because of that, that means that God is within you as well too, okay? And if God is within you, then the ability to not only be omnipresent, to be omnipowerful, but also the ability to heal is within you as well too. So the most important thing on your healing journey, again, it doesn't matter if you're healing fibroids or low testosterone or high blood pressure or headaches or an autoimmune condition like MS or lupus, or you're healing, you know, a skin condition, or you're healing diabetes. It doesn't matter what you're healing. Because God is within you, the most important thing that you can do is get yourself in alignment with your divine self. And that, my friend, is where all of the healing begins and ends, okay? Now, that's a very powerful position to be put in, because if you're capable of healing yourself, it also means that you're capable of making yourself sick too. It goes both ways, okay? Now you have to determine where you want to put your energy. Do you want to put your energy into making health deposits? Or do you want to put your energy into, you know, taking seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years off of your life by being disobedient to that, to the laws of nature and the laws of yourself, to being disobedient to self-care, okay? So you have the power either way. And I want to urge you to embrace the power to heal not only yourself, but to be an example to heal everybody else around you by simply inspiring them with your own journey, okay?
some of whom credit him with curing them of terminal illnesses, continue to spread his message. His work has sparked widespread interest in natural healing and plant-based nutrition, particularly among those who feel disillusioned by the failures of conventional medicine. A new era of healing. The teachings of Dr. Bobby Price, Barbara O'Neill, and Dr. Sebi represent a collective shift in the way we approach health and healing. They emphasize the body's natural ability to heal itself when provided with the right conditions, such as proper nutrition, detoxification, and emotional balance. Their work challenges the pharmaceutical-centered model of healthcare and offers an empowering alternative, one that focuses on prevention, self-care, and natural solutions. In a world where chronic diseases are on the rise, these holistic healers offer a message of hope. They remind us that health is not something that comes from a pill, but from the choices we make every day, what we eat, how we think, and how we care for our bodies and minds. Their teachings encourage us to look beyond the symptoms of illness and address the root causes, empowering us to live healthier, more vibrant lives. While the medical establishment may continue to push back against natural healing methods, the demand for holistic approaches is only growing. As more people experience the limitations of pharmaceuticals and conventional treatments, they are seeking out alternatives that align with the wisdom of the body and the healing power of nature.